years. And when I talk of me, I'm talking on behalf of many that are represented here, my siblings and my local village mates. They can all attest that Canon Kiraka has been of great value to this community of Kinangop. In this community of Kinangop, you cannot talk of education without mentioning the name of Canon Kiraka, because he was one of the very people who pioneered education matters immediately after independence. They have nurtured many people, they have ministered many people, and he rose to that level of even being an education officer and even to being supervisor of adult literacy in Kinangop division, and therefore we cannot talk of education without mentioning him. So he was very passionate on matters of education. He encouraged a lot of us, and we thank God for his life. I can describe Canon Kiraka as a person who really loved God and had undivided commitment to his faith. We know that he has nurtured a lot of people here in matters faith. He has been a true disciple of Christ, and he has gone all over this county and also entire Kenya just for the purposes of the gospel. So Canon Kiraka was diligent in whatever he did. Canon Kiraka encouraged people in matters personal development, and you can see even from his own eulogy how he developed himself even at mature age. So we thank God for Canon Kiraka and what he has left behind. At All Saints Cathedral Diocese, where he was a canon, he did many great things in that diocese. Not only in the diocese, but the entire province, because from his eulogy you have seen that he led a small outfit of a publishing house to a big publishing house, where he ended up being the general manager of that farm. So he has left a strong legacy, not only in this diocese where he came from, but also in the diocese of All Saints Cathedral and the entire ACK province in Kenya. Now that he has gone, he has also left his children. He has not left a vacuum in any of those things that he was doing. Canon was very passionate on ministry of the sick in the diocese of All Saints Cathedral, where he made hospital visitations to almost all hospitals around All Saints Cathedral, that is Nairobi Hospital, Kenyatta, and many other places. And he encouraged people, and that was one of the reasons that pushed Canon to seek for ordination, so that he can be priested and gain authority as he ministered to the sick in hospitals. He did not seek ordination because he needed a job. He did that out of passion of his ministry, and therefore we shall remember him, because that ministry that he started, it is now a fully fledged ministry in All Saints Cathedral Diocese and also at the Cathedral Parish, and he will be forever remembered. He has left his children being very active in the ministry of the church at All Saints Cathedral, and we can only pray that they will continue with that legacy that has been left behind by our father. To his community, he loved community, his neighbors, because he loved development and he was a pace setter within the neighborhood. Canon Kiraka was one of those people who had a motor car right from the time he was a young teacher, even by I was going to standard 1 at age around 30, I can imagine, and as a rural teacher, he had a car. He drove people to hospital at night, especially mothers, to go for delivery, and many children were birthed inside his car, inside Canon's car, and people here can bear witness to that. They opened their doors to everyone who came seeking help from them. So he loved his community. And today, we want to pray that will not end with him and his children who carry that legacy. I will not talk much, but enough that I've said and what has been by others, we can only say that precious in the eyes of the Lord is the death of his saint. And we believe Canon was one of those. Canon has ended well, has finished his race, and we thank God because his ending has been better than his beginning. We thank God, and we can only say, may his soul rest in eternal peace. Kwa wageni wetu ambao wametutembelea, poleni sana kwa mambo ya njia. Najua tumeteseka kiasi. Hapa ni Nyandarua.